Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalism. Tonight is July 15th, Tuesday. We're doing a nighttime read. It's a little bit later in the night for me to be finishing up on a nighttime read, but I just finished my shower. We are utilizing the Black Tarot Ancestral deck. And if you haven't already, check out the earlier read from today. That one was really good. Go ahead and take a look at that if you haven't checked it out for today. And then we're going to see what comes out for tonight's read as well. We're going to do a spread of 12. I hope that you guys had a great day. You know, I love to start with that. The first card that we received is the Ace of Wands. This talks to the ancestral energy. We've been really getting a lot of cards that spoke to the ancestral energy protection. We received the Son of Wands. We received the Five of Wands in this particular deck as well. The Father of Wands. Okay, we just reading Wands energy for tonight. Father of Wands talks about teaching. And we'll see what else we pull for tonight. We'll also be utilizing the Realist Oracle deck that we used last night, Finding Magic in the Mundane. We received the Justice card. So maybe coming to some sort of decision. It's also a moon cycle energy as well. The Mother of Knives, I think we pulled this either last night or 2 days ago. The Ace of Knives as well. I see that as a protection energy because she also has the feather in hand, the bird above her. The Five of Coins. And we received also the Daughter of Baskets. She's on a journey. We've read this card before, but maybe this will be one that I read. She's in a field of lavender. And I think earlier when we used the Queer Inclusive deck, we also pulled the High Priestess, which lavender was very significant in that High Priestess card as well. We also received the Eight of Coins. The yellow is very prevalent in this read. This just fell out. The Father of Coins. So I'm going to pull one more card. And then the last card is the Six of Coins. So thus far, it looks like we've received wands, coins, and knives energy. So we have a mix of energy going on here, but the yellow is very prevalent in the energy that we've been reading for the entire week. Sorry, guys, it feels like something's on my face. So let's start with the Ace of Wands. Feels like a feather is on my face. Okay, I got it. The Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is the one where they're under the baboa tree. And I said I feel like this is a protection card. So the traits for this particular card is creativity, inspiration, two impalas. I see this as the head of this particular tribe. Two impalas meets heads under a sorry. Underneath a baboa tree in the savannah. So talking to the root energy, legend says that African royalty and elders chose the baboa tree as their meeting spot because they were able to commune with the spirits of the plant for guidance. So we talked about how plants are very significant for guidance, maybe a way in which to communicate non-verbally. So when you're going out, maybe going out for a walk, you're out in nature, you're out just in general, maybe going for errands or whatever the case may be, the plants may be significant of sending you a message. The Ace of Wands is a call to heed your internal advice and wisdom. So following your internal gut. And we talked about the internal gut earlier in the read from this morning. Be open to channeling inspiration and pursuing ideas that allow you to rise above any of your obstacles that may be in your way. Ace, act fast, so now is divine timing for you, and harness divine intervention when it strikes. This card is a green light to build a world and life you believe in. It is sending you motivation to continue creating, making, designing. So you're designing the life that you see fit for yourself. The yang energy is asking you to stick to a level of routine, spiritual awakening. It's significant, a celebration of life and reevaluation. So um, you're reintroducing your life, but from a new perspective. And it's asking you to read a picture book. So maybe it's asking you to step into a childlike energy, because I feel like when we did read picture books, we were at maybe at adolescent age, maybe, I don't know, 6 to 10. So it's asking you to step into a place where you can kind of feel a lighter vibe. I think that vibe also ignites a creative instinct in you, because it says that the traits here that are significant for this card is creativity and inspiration. All right, so the next thing that we're going to read is the Daughter of Baskets. So the Daughter of Baskets is this specific card. She looks like she's on a journey. She's carefree. She's just, she's wandering in nature, but it's a field of lavender. And lavender is said to be significant for calming energy. So the traits are romance, idealist. A woman walks forth into a lavender field, basket in hand. She advances with her heart on her sleeve. So she's open-hearted to what is to come, able to share emotions without embarrassment or fear. So she's letting go of fear being a point of holding her back. She knows that voicing challenging and heavy feelings allows for healing. So introducing your feelings or talking about them could be a point of contention, not even contention, sorry. It could be a point of breakthrough for you in the journey of healing. The Daughter of Baskets symbolize love in all forms, romantic, platonic, familiar. So you're in that full completion vibe. She holds the power to ignite and reignite adoration in relationships. So maybe you reevaluate how you develop your relationships. This card is assigned to remind others of their magic when they have forgotten it. Let them know they matter. They are loved and they are worthy. It's talking about self-worth or worth in general. The yang energy is charm, inspiration, commitment, and idealism. And it asks you to create a playlist. Maybe it's some significant song that might make you feel inspired for your next steps. The next card I'm going to read is the Father of Coins, because we talked about the ancestral vibe and energy being significant. I think it's towards the front. All right, so the Father of Coins, if you can pay attention to this particular card, it's like the lineage is in the back, and this father is standing above. Maybe it's like a grandfather. The patriarch of the family, and the cowrie shells are significant here on the below him. So it talks to economical, talking about your money, and disciplined. So the way in which you're fostering your money as well. The Father of Coins stands in front of a table covered in cowrie shells. Behind him, his ancestors are showcased on the wall. He is in a worldly and material sense has made it and is financially secure. So it's saying that you are already financially secure. The Father of Coin knows that the mindsets matter. So it starts in your mind. If you believe it, then it will be. He is the ultimate abundance mindset, solidifying him and future generations. So maybe it's talking to someone who's already solidified something in fullness, security for yourself, and then for generations to come behind you. The card serves as a warning to be wary of letting material security hold too much precedence. So don't worry about the material aspect or maybe just significance of money in general. Just worry about, because it's already taken care of. It's already said that it's already taken care of. This person has already taken care of it for you. The Father of Coins, as a protector and provider, knows the value of wealth as well as the burden it carries Stay grounded while pursuing your aspirations. So don't forget where you come from. And that's significant because, to be honest, Aaron wore this shirt earlier from today, and it said, "Don't forget where you come from." And I just heard that saying. It's like sometimes when you're growing in life, you might forget the steps that it took for you to get there, or you just forget where you came from just in general. So it's asking you to stay grounded, stay humble, stay grounded while pursuing your aspirations. The Father of Coins immerses his goals and responsibility in love, making sure that all actions are in the placement of love. He is patient and consistent, working for the good of all, not just self, and not just for his glory. The Yang energy is responsibility, heritage, receptiveness, wealth, and security. And the Father of Coins is asking you to lead a service project. So maybe to volunteer somewhere. If you can't find something to volunteer in, maybe doing something for someone else, doing something like if you go to a coffee shop, maybe volunteering to buy the coffee for the person ahead of you or behind you. That could be something of giving back. So it's all ways in which you can give back. It doesn't have to be something that is well thought of as a service project. It just could be an act of service. I'll stop there. I was going to read the Justice card, but I see this as a place of balance. Saying that you're in a place of balance. So I'm going to read to the Realist Oracle deck because I don't want this to be too long. And I'm not going to pick too many cards from that particular deck, being that this went a little longer than I had planned. So this is our Oracle deck. And I'll just pick actually 3 cards from this and we'll stop there. Okay, that's 2 cards. And we'll flip it over in a second. Ooh. Okay, a little more than 2 came out, so we'll see what came out for us. It says daydreaming. The yellow is significant again. Soulmate. Maybe soulmate, talking to yourself or with your particular soulmate. Deep knowing. There goes the butterfly again. And this butterfly is blue this time. Blue is significant in the energy. Blue is also seen in the soulmate card as well. Outer strength. So it has the rejection here, like an email on the screen, but at the bottom it says new opportunity. So maybe saying that a new opportunity is coming in. Maybe rejection might have been the previous energy that you received before. It says grief. So maybe, like I said here, like this might have been the energy that you're coming from, but new opportunity. Awaken. Here we go with the yellow again. I don't think I've received I haven't read the Awaken card in this particular deck, so we'll read that one. There goes the lavender again. Lighting a candle. Lavender. And purple is also significant because it's here. It's here. Purple. And purple stands for royalty. Purple is here. Purple is also in here in yellow. Sneaky. So maybe paying attention to the energy around you. I think she also has a lavender tattoo on her body as well. And then here, community. So maybe it's a celebration of something coming in. There goes the blue again. You're celebrating something. Something's being celebrated pretty soon. So let's talk about the Awaken energy. And that'll be where we ended. That's number 20 in the deck. And I love this particular one because it's numbered. So I can get to it fast. So number 20 is Awaken. The element is air. And I'll put the card up again. The element is air. The higher perspective, answering your calling. So a new person. This card means you're awakening to a truth about the purpose in your life and the choices that you are making. You're starting to see where the winding road called life will lead and becoming clear about what is required to get there. This could be a time of spiritual, religious, or sexual awakening. So it's just asking you to, maybe you're awakening something within yourself, just feeling your inner connectivity. And that's where she's like kind of sitting with herself, but she has a light shining on her from above. So awakening that necessary time with herself. And the last card that I'm going to read is the community card. And that's number 23 in the deck. So number 23 says water and air, celebration, friendship, breaking bread. We are all a collection of work, care, love, of our closest relationships. Our victories are not just our own, but also the fruit of labor of every person who loves and supports us along the way. This card calls you to seek connectiveness. Take time to rejoice with friends and find your people again. So you're building community right now. So all this was necessary. All this was necessary for you to build your community and to be in a place of celebration. So I hope that you guys received this message. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.